Start. Armin Arertud.
Hello, welcome to the CAS Couch.
Welcome to the CAS Couch.
My name is Alex.
I'm Santiago.
And I'm Alfonso Potolo da Silva. And
Okay.
today, well, since a lot of you guys really liked our last episode and we're finally at 16 subscribers, a round of applause.
Let's go!
It's gonna be our 16 subscribers special.
Our 16 subscribers special.
We made a cake.
We're so excited. We're so excited to share this moment with you guys, which is why we asked you guys to ask us some questions on Instagram. And today we're going to spend most of our episode answering them.
Yeah, it'll be like a Q&A, I think.
It'll be like a Q&A. We'll get to know each other. We'll get to know each other a bit better. You'll get to know us better. And well, yes,
That's pretty
We'll
much.
have some fun.
Alright, so let's start with
Should we say who asked the question?
our first question by...
I guess.
Should we? Wait, should we say who asked the question?
Yeah, shoutouts to the people that
Yeah, shoutouts
said
to
the
who
question.
asked.
Who asked?
No free clout. So, our first question by Anonymous. Do you prefer online or presential classes?
That's
That's a deep question.
such a deep question.
How will we go about answering this? people?
Okay, I don't know, because everyone has the same opinion.
That is literally just the same.
Everyone has the
Yeah,
same
we like presential classes
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, no one likes online class.
There's like some weird like
Advantages.
advantages to normal class.
Yeah.
To online class like. Sheesh.
I mean, to work on like big projects and like essays and stuff, it's good because you can just do it at home, and you don't need to like keep moving around school. You can just.
There's better food.
Yeah.
Better food. You
Uh,
feel happier.
But also,
I mean,
in math and like physics and stuff like that, it's better to have a teacher around.
yeah, I think it depends because it's also like, it's easier when somebody's talking to you to pay attention than it is to talk to a screen.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah,
Moving
that was a simple question. Alright,
Next
one.
question by our homeboy Sync Quick. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is black or pink. I don't know.
Why?
That's a.
Why?
Yeah, why?
I really like the Pink Panther.
That's it.
That's the sole reason.
That's just it. What about you?
I really like green. Cause I don't know, I just like it. I just enjoy green.
Green used to be my favorite color. Until
What happened? What did it do?
I realized red is way better.
Nah, but red is like really aggressive, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't enjoy it.
I like
Do you know
red.
they did a test with chimpanzees? That's like,
Hold on.
they got two groups of chimpanzees, and one of them like, they had like this red thing. No, they had like, they were like some chimpanzees that were like always surrounded by a bunch of stuff that's colored red, right? Like they eat only apples and stuff like that, and stuff that was like red. And there was another group of chimpanzees that were like surrounded by mostly blue stuff. And apparently the chimpanzees that were surrounded by the red stuff like were way more aggressive.
Nice.
Wasn't that just like the Halo study that like
Oh yeah,
the
two
people in the
teams.
red team are always more aggressive and are more likely to win than the blue team?
Yeah, I think that's why I started liking red. Because
Aggressive.
statistically it makes me better.
Shut up.
I think
Okay, next question.
Yeah, next question.
A
Discussion.
Master Chief is green and he always wins.
The next awful question by Synquick is fish, chicken, or beef?
Chicken, 100%. Chicken. I love chicken. Chicken is so good though, cause like
Chicken's more consistent.
yeah, no, but it's hard.
No,
it's-
but beef is just really good.
I don't know.
Fish is more. Fish has a wild side to it because it's like,
Yeah, it might be bad.
yeah.
No, but
My
fish
But
mom-
also,
is
fish
good.
you can eat it in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, fish has
All of
the
them
sushi
you can
factor.
eat it in a lot of
No,
different
but
Well,
fish,
yeah, but-
fish has the sushi factor.
Yeah.
Fish has a sushi fact.
And
I
you
mean,
can like
Yeah,
the sushi consists of more than just fish.
fry it and shit.
but it's more like
Yeah, I get you. I like beef though, but I think chicken's the best one right now
I
because
think
Yeah,
I
but-
love chicken.
Fish and beef you can eat like either raw or like really rare, but chicken you only have the same like really,
I mean, yeah, but I
really
don't-
cooked one, you know.
Yeah, but
I mean I don't really.
There's different choices in beef.
I don't really look at
fish.
like raw chicken like damn. I wish I
No,
could eat
yeah,
that,
but like you have different choices.
I guess.
Because if you just eat the same like
Next
dry
question.
ass chicken all the time.
Chicken.
Chicken. So people say money can't buy happiness. But can you ever truly be happy without money? No.
Is that question by the same
What
guy?
is happiness?
That's question by our big boy Think Quick.
Again?
He asked 3 questions.
He asked about favorite color.
What a good
chicken
man.
Or
And
fish.
then are you happy?
Happiness.
Can you buy happiness with money, but can you ever truly be happy without money?
I don't think so. No, I mean, if there wasn't such a thing as money, then of course. But like, in the world that we live in right now, no.
Yeah, considering how much it's tied to your like.
I think
I don't think so.
having money does not make you happy, but not having money does make you sad.
Yeah, I think that's a good way.
But I guess it's more of like an aspect of if you have a lot of money, then because like I don't think happiness is something that like one single thing can achieve to you, and you just tend to get used to this thing that you have. So if you have a lot of money, you already like you don't really want more money. So that the need for more money doesn't make you happy anymore. You feel me?
I mean, you don't need more money, but you still want it.
Yeah, but like
I mean, I don't think you really want the money. You want what you can get with the money.
yeah.
Well, yeah, of course you don't
Right.
want.
But like,
You don't want the bills.
the paper. Wipe your ass.
All right, next question by
You can make a pool out of it though.
next question
Yeah.
by Helping Hand. Something she works for Helping Hand, or she is Helping Hand. Yeren Cho. What are your opinions on the education system? Is it mainly mentally draining students? If you could approach it in a different manner, what would you change?
It's because I feel like the main problem with the educational system is that I don't know. It hasn't changed in so long, like so long. The way it's organized, and it doesn't work as well now. Because before it like makes doctors, lawyers, and those kind of things, and we still need them, but we need other things as well. And I think that they don't get people ready to those things.
I mean, I think like the education system is like it basically came from wanting to make like soldiers kind of and just workers, so it doesn't really work now because like I mean it works because you do make the workers, but you need more people and you want to be more like advanced and you don't want to drain your students. So yeah, I think it's flawed, but
Yeah.
I'm not the person to find the solution.
Yeah.
'Cause
Wait, there were more questions to the question, right? Or what's?
So yeah, there's the next question. Is it mentally draining students? I think.
I mean,
Shit. I mean.
I think so, but it's kind of like necessary.
Yeah.
But like that's the point. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
yeah, that's
the point.
what it's supposed to do.
I think it's supposed to mentally drain students, but I think like as anything, there's a balance to be found in like, is it like, can you give a student like 50 pieces of homework to do in a week, and if he gets used to it, of course he's going to be better than a student that does 5 pieces of homework a week. He's going to like be able to understand stuff faster and work better. But the real question is like, is that ethical, or is it right to put a student through all that stress of like doing stuff like that?
Yeah.
I think it isn't, but I don't know. She also asked if we could approach it in a different manner. What would we change?
I really don't know.
I think something that I was like complaining about earlier is that A levels they focus on 3 subjects, while like the IB focuses on 6.
Okay,
So-
but now we're going into IB.
Yeah, no, but it's just an example. Like what I'm saying is that if like it's kind of impossible to do, but if it was possible, then I think the best thing would be to like see what the kid is good at from, small, and then try to focus on that to improve him on that area.
Well, but if you just focus
What if he changes
on
his mind
something
while
from
he's
the
growing
start,
up?
yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Like maybe he's good at drawing for like a bit, but like
he gets bored.
he should try to open up his options and be like,
Mhm.
okay, I'm good at math, at science, at drawing, and
I guess it's
stuff.
just like how, I don't know. I think it's like it depends on the school system, I guess, because it's like the IB and like other school systems aren't really going to be the same as each other. So it's like I can't really say what's the problem with education systems in general. I guess something I wish from the IBs are like the IB didn't force you to take like so many subjects that like you're gonna end up not using, like I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like I feel like with all the subjects I'm doing in IB, there's only like 2 or 3 that I actually care about that much and want to
Yeah.
chase, and the rest are just there because I have to have them there.
Yeah.
but then it goes to like British school. Nah, I don't know if who cares? And it goes to like British school specific stuff, like there's Becky and stuff like that. And
But it's all about options, though.
Yeah, it's about
because you don't want to narrow down what you can do. It's like we're like 17.
I kind of do though, because I like numbers.
Well, yeah, but then what if it doesn't work out?
It has to work.
Well, yeah, but if it doesn't, you can have other
I
options.
like math.
It's either this or nothing. Yeah, I think that's pretty much my main issue.
And like, what if you say that you like numbers, but then you start doing, I don't know, art, and you're like, hey, I actually like this.
You know what I think was?
Yeah, true.
You know what I think is one of the main issues? Just how much they don't really tell you. Like, they don't really tell you like how the thing works in general. Like, you're told to do these subjects and stuff like that, and like you learn from like teachers and stuff like after class, like that explain to you, this is how the IB kind of works. And even in the IB induction, I feel like I didn't really understand the specifics of the IB. You know.
What
I
do
feel
you mean, like the goals and everything, or what?
Just like how important it is, like the IB and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not really the model student for this question.
Good question though, Yaron.
Good question, Yaron. Cho. We're very happy that you graced us.
We appreciate it.
Thank you,
a lot.
Yaron.
Next question.
Without you, we'd be nothing. Well, let's see how much time has gone on.
10.
Ouch, look at that. 11 minutes. Go fuck yourself.
So, okay, wait. Go to the. There's a. What do you guys like talking about? Or something. How political can I get? Question.
Alright, so this one's going to be a bit controversial. How political do you want to get?
Yeah, because then I can.
What?
Listen. Wait, who's the question by?
It's by. I don't know how to say this name.
Chiquidios Bebe.
Chiquidios, bebé.
A good friend from Mexico.
Call and response.
My man. But basically, this podcast is structured so that the first 10 minutes are no swearing, and we use it for.
We usually fail though, but hey.
Yeah, we
Just a
Santiago
little.
fails all the
Maybe
time.
I swear I can't stop.
maybe say a fuck
I am very
shit.
sorry.
Santiago said shit. Call
Today's episode.
Yeah,
I
don't
did.
remember.
at 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
When?
I just told you.
Yeah, but anyways, so basically, in the first 10 minutes, we want to keep it kind of clean and shit, and
Yeah.
then after that, we can just talk about whatever we want.
Alright, so I can stop trying to sound fancy. So, next question by Chiquidios Bebe. It's how political do you want to get? Because he just asked us like a bunch of political questions. Starting off with, I think this one's gonna be complicated. I don't think that like, firstly, if you're gonna take anything as we say as a fact, don't.
You're,
We're
that's
just,
a very stupid choice because
we're
we
just
are
17,
yeah.
18-year-olds.
We know nothing of what
If
we're
we say
talking about.
something stupid,
It's our thing. Who cares?
I so
Technical issues.
sorry, we had a technical
Yeah,
issue.
yeah, but we're back, stronger than ever.
We're back. So this question, it's how political you want to get by Chiquidios Bebe, and he's asking a bunch of political questions. This may get us into some hot water, but the question is, should trans women compete with women? I don't think they should, and let me explain why before
Give me a minute.
before anyone uses some bad wording and stuff. So, firstly, when somebody becomes trans, and if you identify as a woman, I think that person should automatically that's a woman at that point. Like if you say, all right, identify as a woman, you start taking the meds and stuff like that. At that point, that person should be considered a woman, and I think that's a right they should have. However, it's hard to argue about the fact that when you start taking it, that doesn't mean your body is immediately changing. So let's say LeBron James decided to identify as a woman and went to the WNBA. If that man didn't if that was the only thing that it took for him to start in the WNBA, just identifying as a woman, that man's dropping 200 points a night. That is unfair. And even if he identifies as a woman, I think there's still a biological fact that his body is like that before he starts taking the HRT. I don't even know if that's what it's called. The hormones and stuff like that. When they already get to the point that the full hormone process is already done, there's an argument to be made there. However, I think that there's also a lot of people that are going to end up feeling they're going to be feeling discriminated against. Trans women that just started their hormone thing are probably going to start feeling discriminated against, and it probably might create some issues. So that's why I really don't think they should, because one, there's like a gray line that's really hard to identify with this, and two, because like depending on the amount of the medication they're taking, they're still like with the body of a man, and that can still give them like an unrealistically large advantage, like that UFC fighter that identifies as a girl. I don't know if that was a real story though,
You can
but
bit the shit out of people, like
Yeah, that was
really
that
badly.
was really fucked up. There's
Yeah.
some, like, and there was also this guy
There's a tennis
that
player too.
that like he transitioned into a woman, and then he started like doing competitions of deadlifts or something like
Yeah.
that. And then he beat like the world record, no, not world record, but something like that, a
Yeah.
really important record in his first try or something. And he was like an average
weightlifter in the
before.
men's community. There's a lot of like, there's like obviously a lot of people that are going to use arguments like that to be sexist, but I think that's an argument that's kind of a fact. That like, if you take any NBA player, they're gonna end up just dominating in that world because they have that unfair advantage.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Might be wrong. I might be wrong. I might be right. But yeah,
It's kind of tough though as well, because like either way, there's always gonna be people that are like angry with the result. Because if we like if people ban trans women from competing in women's sports, there are obviously gonna be people that are like, oh no, why are you banning them? But if you don't, then like the
Yeah,
women that worked hard to be there
Get
I
the
don't
shit
know.
bit out of them.
Uh,
Might not like it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's complicated. We don't know.
Next question.
Not our decision to make.
Yeah.
next question. So next question is also by Chiquidios Bebe.
This man went on a rampage.
The streak.
Bro, this man is trying to get us outed as sexist or whatever. Cause holy shit, this man already pulled out the
Is he
argument.
gonna get us cancelled?
He
He
pulled out.
wants to cancel the show right away.
Nah,
Stop it on his tracks.
Oh, but he's trying his best. He already
Right.
he started out with the should trans women compete with women?
Mm.
Are there gender roles? Is it okay to use empirical data as a validation for fear things? Let me tackle this question real quick.
What is moving on?
I don't think he was talking about racial shit.
Maybe.
I think it is because like he already started out with the should trans women compete with women and the are there gender roles? He's trying to put us in the bucket here.
You know,
He's
we're
trying-
already 40 minutes in.
No, we're not.
No.
We're 7
Oh no,
minutes in.
okay. I just don't know how to read.
17 minutes.
I just don't know how to read.
7 hours.
7 hours.
When you're in the
Not my
CAS
brightest moment.
When you're in the CAS coach,
Time goes by.
No, but
Time flies.
I for real think he's trying because come on, the are there gender roles question already.
Okay, then let's stop giving him attention.
No, checky Dios.
Jackie Dios.
Yeah, like two. Let's do quick fire questions. If I'm gonna stay in my home country to study Latin America, is IB worth it? No.
Is that also checky
No, I
Dios?
think,
Yeah.
dude, if you can take the chance to learn more, you should. It's
Yeah.
good. Learning, knowledge is power.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but-
think that like the IB prepares you really, really well,
Yeah.
sure, but like
with information. But as in, if you wanna
Yeah, if your
use
goal,
the IB to a new university in Latin America,
if
then
your
that
goal
would-
is to study, it's good. If your goal is to like get to a good university here in Brazil, maybe study
Latin
just
America.
stuff that
checky
you
Dios, Mexico,
Okay, Mexico.
mi patria.
Yeah,
Mi
if like
padre
if
querido.
universities there accept the IB, then sure. But like if they don't,
Yeah.
don't waste your time.
Yeah.
Go grind.
Next question.
Next quick fire question. You think sports should continue although there's COVID-19?
Uh,
Only if they're like the NBA bubble or like the current NBA season that's already had a lot of COVID.
Accidents.
Yeah, we've had a lot of players with COVID. As long as they're being regulated really well and full crowds aren't allowed in the stadiums.
mean, yeah, as long
there's
as
no way the
people-
crowds should be allowed.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, as long as it's just them playing alone.
Actually, not. A lot of teams in the NBA right now are doing like social distance crowds. So like you can still see games as a crowd, but like they have them all like distanced in the seating areas,
Mm.
and everybody has to wear masks. And
So like the
shit.
stadium capacity goes down by like
Yeah, it goes down a
a
lot, but
lot.
like it's still better because they're still like they still have to make money from the
yeah,
tickets, right?
because if they just like stop sports, then the I don't know the revenues
Yeah.
Where the fuck is it gonna go?
Yeah, and sports make a lot of
But
money.
yeah, so I think yes, they should continue, but of course,
Regulate.
if there's no regulations, then just don't.
I got the
Next question.
Next question. Bro, these questions are kind of. JT Moran King.
Jotate Moraki.
Oh, sorry. Hetate Moran King.
He's also my homie.
More questions. ¿Por qué eres tan guapo?
Dinos,
Ah,
por favor.
no sé, pero tú eres más, José. Te
¿Quieres
quiero.
ser mi novio?
Bésame ahora.
Sí,
¿Vas a Dubai?
pero no. Bueno, no sé. Wait, I'm gonna answer in English.
No sé.
No sé.
Tengo
Es que
ni
por la
puta
pandemia no creo que vaya a Dubai, pero bueno.
Damn, Dubai.
If y'all don't speak Spanish, go fuck yourselves. Alright, next question by the man, the myth, the legend, La Rata. So, who's got the best banana, Brazil or Colombia? Don't be biased.
Alright, in case you guys didn't know, Brazilian, Colombian, Mexican. And I
Yeah.
think this question is directed towards the two of them.
And in case you guys didn't know, Brazil and Colombia are the current top two exporters in banana of the world.
Banana phone.
Facts.
Facts.
I really like Colombian bananas.
No facts.
Brazilian bananas are okay. The thing is, I haven't had Colombian bananas in about a year, so my reference might be a bit confused.
What do you like better about Colombian bananas?
Are they thicker?
I don't know.
Smoother?
I mean,
They go down easier?
we're talking about bananas here.
I mean, yeah. You don't want a banana that's
Dude,
hard
it's
to
just
swallow.
bananas. Like, monkey bananas.
I just think Colombian banana superior. Also, there's, I don't know, you can cook them and they're really good.
I don't like bananas.
What do you-
Patacon.
Alfonso just doesn't like
Alfonso
bananas.
just doesn't like bananas.
Yeah, I got trauma with bananas.
Why?
A long time ago, I didn't really want to eat a banana, and the teacher was like, "Eat it," and I was like, "No,
Why?
please." And she was like, "Eat it." And then she forced me to eat it, and I almost threw up. So every time I try to eat a banana, I almost throw up.
Sounds like a.
Bring in the banana!
Bring in the.
And for our next-
We're doing the test.
And for our next segment of the show,
Alright, so
Colombian
the conclusion is...
Colombian banana.
Yeah, sure, why not? Next
Yeah.
question.
next question is kind of political, so I'm gonna skip it.
Okay.
That one.
This one's just for you, Santiago.
What?
What was the first thing you thought of when you met me and Alex?
Aww.
Oh, you and Alex. I thought the like. Lautaro. When did I? Okay.
I think the first time I saw you was going into the tutor room and you were with your book.
Yeah, I just had my big ass
And
book.
I was just like...
You're like, look at this nerd. Get out of here. No, I like that day I didn't really see, but like I was too invested in my book. It's a really good book. But then like Luana was like, hey, there's another Latino guy in school. You should talk to him. And then I went to like where they hang out and they were just playing Smash.
Oh yeah.
And I just
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
when
you
we
were
would,
just
like,
playing.
Take the Switch every
Yeah.
day to school.
And I was just like, hey, they seem chill. They seem fun. And I started talking to them.
I mean, I just don't take it anymore because I don't know when you're gonna be in school.
You're never in school.
I take online.
But
Yeah, I think the first
when
time
I saw you sitting down, I fell in love. And
the first time I met him, the first time I saw him was because like all the new kids were like all bunched together like in a group. Like when I first got
When
to
you
school.
first saw Santiago.
we were
Yeah,
all
the
in a
first day,
pile.
all the
We were all piled up in a
No, but they were like bunched together, like huddling, like about to do their like celebration. Like it's our first day of school. Come on, we can do it. We can do it.
Hyping each other up.
Yeah, and there was like the people that always like try to introduce new kids and shit like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was just kind of like a new person.
new man.
And then I got to like start talking to him, and I was like, holy shit, it's Lautaro 2.0, and it's so much more.
Yeah. No, 'cause
Aw,
It's so much more, but so much less at the same time.
Lautaro watching
it's
this.
different.
Fuck you though, Lautaro.
Nah, I love you two the same.
Lautaro is awesome. I don't know him much, but hey, from what I've seen,
This is my mom.
Good times. Alright, next question.
good times.
Alright, this one by the woman, the myth, the legend, Luana Dias Franco.
Luana.
Luana.
Oh, we just talked about her.
We
Right.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, oh, Latino man, be friends.
Latino man, Latino man.
Kiss right now.
Alright, Santiago, rate Brazilian versus Colombian culture, holidays, clothing, manners, etc.
I mean, I don't know much about Brazilian culture. I guess only like Carnaval.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
pretty cool.
I think it's really. I think like in theory it's fun. I went to like one of those like what is it, the bloco?
Bloco.
I went to one. Didn't much enjoy it, but I was
but ignoring whatever happened.
No, 'cause, like, I wasn't-
the festivity.
no, yeah, it seemed really cool. Like if I had been there,
Festive.
if I had been there with like I don't know, you guys or more people, maybe I would have had a much better time.
Yeah.
And also if I had been like more like confident in the cuz like it was like my first month or something
true,
there
Brazil.
and I was just in the middle of a huge crowd.
And everyone was like, hey.
And they were just all dancing. A man was on top of a bus dancing, and I was like, "Hi, good, okay, good
Are
times."
you gonna drive that good car? No, not me, Santiago.
Meu nome é Santiago, posso subir?
Por favor, ayúdame.
Yeah.
No, but I was just I was a bit, but it seemed fun, and like I don't know, I really like Colombian like stuff though. But I need to see more of Brazil, to be honest, to actually judge it.
Because the pandemic kind of fucked you up
Yeah,
as well. 'Cause
I
you arrived
basically-
in Brazil and it's like, oh no,
Yeah.
a year of nothing.
Yeah, so I just kind of have seen my window, and that's Rebellion. Is it Rebellion, right?
Rebellion.
That
That's a French word though.
I don't know. That's kind of cool. Going to the beach in New Year's and
Wait, y'all don't do that in Colombia?
no. I mean, I didn't live in the bay.
We
in
don't.
The
We
beach.
don't have to go to the beach. Like I guess you guys don't, but like it's way more popular going to the beach here than like in
And like
Mexico.
I don't know, in Copacabana, it's really cool because there's just a lot of fireworks in the
Oh, damn. I thought that
in
was
the
a
beach,
worldwide.
and it's really cool.
I thought everyone did that.
I mean,
I
remember-
don't live. I didn't live in the beach, so like
Yeah.
you can't
Yeah.
really do that.
Yeah, but it's a really big. I mean, like even people that like live further from the beach end up going to the beach.
Yeah,
Then
Yeah.
they just get flowers at the beach.
but like
Oh, no,
I
I
got
don't-
really.
Because I've never been here for.
It was really scary because I'm really dumb. So I was just like I was in the beach and there was just like this
A shark.
stack. There was a stack of things and I didn't know what it was, and it was the fireworks. And I was like,
Exploded.
we were right next to it, and then it just started going off. And, oh my god! Could have died, but hey, didn't happen. I'm still here.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go.
I want to ask the question just for Alex. Never mind.
What?
You're pretty much a straight A student. Tell us about managing social life, pressure, etc.
Way to
Okay,
suck
wait,
up.
I gotta.
This math boy over
I
here.
gotta
Matemat.
This
I
sharp
gotta-
boy and math the girl.
tackle a myth.
Tackle pedazo.
A
Okay.
myth pretty quick. There's like so many people in my school think that like I'm such a good academic student,
Suffering from success.
and like I'm pretty good. Like, I'm not as good as they
Not
think
gonna
I am.
lie.
Like I do well in subjects and everything, but I'm not perfect or as good as people think I am. But I don't know. It's pretty chill right now. The IB is tough, of course, but like
I mean, you're repeating.
yeah, exactly,
grades, so,
exactly.
like,
Straight A's.
Since
It should
I
be-
decided to repeat, but I mean also like class
Yeah, but,
9
like-
and everything.
yeah.
Yeah, but those are more chill. But
Yeah.
alright, next question is for me. How did your gym transfer? Oh shit. How did your gym transformation start? Motivations, troubles. Nice work.
Nice work.
Nice work, man.
So,
Go.
like-
Thank you, Luana.
Thanks.
Did it say it to you?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
She was congratulating.
I was speaking for him.
I mean, like, shit. Like, I'm always uncomfortable talking about stuff like this, but whatever. It's a podcast. So it started out just cause like, shit. I got to a point that's like, I have to stop this. Cause like quarantine started, and I was like, I lost motivation of school, everything, and I just like was ordering food every day, and I was just like, nah, this is bad. So yeah, that's like pretty. But it's like I've always wanted to start it and stuff like that. I just guess I didn't have the motivation enough, and I was just too lazy. But last year was like perfect opportunity to really like finally get to just focus on it, because like school was hard to focus in, so it was like this one thing I can focus on. And since most of my friends were traveling, I was just like, well, not traveling, but my friend was in a different country, and I didn't really want to hang out with anyone. I was just pretty much like,
I was stuck in Mexico.
yeah, I was pretty much just like, hey, fuck it. So I was like the one thing I could focus on. So that's how it started. So the motivation was just like, this is the only thing that I'm having fun with anymore. And I started doing it like 3 times a week. And then it got to a point that like on the days I wasn't doing, I felt really bad. Like I'd be like, oh, I'm not putting in the effort I shouldn't, and so I was just like, fuck it, I'm doing it every day. But like, but yeah, but it's still like it's a process that like never ends. Like I'm still not at the goal I want to be. That's only coming in a while, and I think even when I reach that goal, I'm still not gonna be satisfied, because that's just how these things work. Troubles are more in the past that I used to be really uncomfortable being like gyms with like all those people, like everyone already like at 100% efficiency level, and I was just there like, yeah, please, I'm just a little boy, I'm just a little boy in a big body, and yeah, like those were the troubles, but they were like way in the past. But like now that I'm more comfortable with like being around people and stuff like that, I don't know, it just seemed more easier to like to do these things. Well, there weren't that many troubles, and that's pretty much it. But it's just a matter of like really focusing on it. But like gym isn't the only thing that fuels like transformations and stuff like that. Like I'm still not at the point I want to be, so I don't really want to like talk much about like transformation. Like I really know everything about it, but like it's more of like it's a process, you know. Like you get to a point that you're like that you really get into a rhythm of it, and yeah. But thanks for the nice work, and that's how my gym transformation started. It was just like it was something that had to happen. I was unhappy. So now next question by big man Marco Razo.
Marco Razo. Homie.
What do each one of you like to talk the most about?
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. I mean,
don't know.
I enjoy talking about dinosaurs. Like, I also like, I like talking about books and shows and yeah, games. What do you like to talk
I
about?
feel like for me, it's like I can talk about anything that I at least know a little about, but it's more about who I'm talking to rather than what. Because I don't know. With you guys, I can literally talk about whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even have to know about what it is. I can just like bullshit my way through it. It's a fun conversation.
Yeah.
But if I'm like, I don't know, with someone I just met, I don't know. There are things that are like go-to topics to talk about, but
I mean, you just have to like you find one thing you have in common and then you just explode it.
yeah,
Just
pretty much.
talk about
and
it
then you drift about
all the
other
time.
things. But I don't think there's something that I like. I can say I enjoy a lot talking about.
Yeah. I like
Maybe
basketball.
Smash.
Smash good ball. I don't know. I like talking about whatever. Like it's whatever's on my mind right now. Right now, I guess the NBA season's on my mind a lot, and school and stuff like that. And yeah, there's not like a main topic I look to talk about with people.
I like talking about dreams as well. I think dreams are really cool.
Yeah, but I feel like there's stuff that like I don't like talking about, and I don't really hide the fact I don't like talking about it, so I just try to ignore people. But hey,
Thank you, Marco.
well, Marco,
Wait,
you really hit us with a strong one here.
are we doing this?
Isn't that
Are we
one?
doing this?
Yeah.
Next question by Matchy. Let's go,
Hello,
Matchy.
Match.
Which sport is the best?
Volleyball.
Volleyball, yeah.
Volleyball?
Yeah,
Yeah.
volleyball.
Basketball. You can't be basketball, I'm sorry.
It's two
I
against
mean,
one.
but
so-
volleyball is just beautiful.
Can you dunk in volleyball?
I mean, you can spike.
Yeah, that's not as cool as dunking though.
You can also.
It is
Who's
pretty
the
cool.
Russell Westbrook of volleyball?
Dude, there's this Japanese
Who
guy.
the
What's
fuck
his
is
name?
that?
What's his name? The Japanese dude that jumps like fucking.
I don't know the names.
But he's so cool. I think he's the team captain or something. He's so cool. He's young as hell as well, but I think I enjoy watching volleyball more than basketball and playing as well.
I like watching and playing basketball. I'm not good at playing it. I guess I'm good at watching.
I am pretty good at sitting down.
Gotta be real.
I have some real skills.
I'm not gonna lie
right
to you,
here.
my brain works.
Keep it
But-
on.
But yeah, I like basketball just because like I like the athleticism behind basketball. I think shooting looks really cool. I like the jerseys. I like the fact that everyone's just tall.
I mean, that's
I like
volleyball.
I like
too.
LeBron. I really like LeBron. The handles and stuff, like players with good handles are really fun to watch.
Yeah.
Defense in basketball is also really fun to watch.
Thing is, I feel like basketball is really fun to like be a fan of and like watch,
Yeah.
but volleyball is way funner to play.
Nah, I think basketball's funner to play, but
It's because like the proficiency you need to have in basketball to like actually enjoy it. It's
Yeah.
way higher.
Yeah.
Than
it's because like I feel like anyone can really just like
Just
get
play
in the volleyball
yeah.
field and start like being like,
Yeah,
And that's
with
always
basketball you gotta run and just you'll die.
you can't run.
I mean, I can run for a while, but like you have to like it's a really fast game.
Yeah, it's really fast and it's really like physical because like there's a
Yeah.
lot of contact. But like I said, that's why I think it's fun. I think stuff like that is really cool and like you have to give your 100%.
I think actually I like volleyball and basketball the same because basketball I like running because I'm good at running, and volleyball I like hitting ball.
I really
so it's
I
like
just like spiking.
hitting ball and running. I don't know which.
No,
one's
I just
better.
like I really like volleyball because I like sitting up at the like
I like sitting.
no sitting like
Yeah.
being the setter. I think it's really cool to like just the teamwork that goes into volleyball and all the strategy. And you just put that perfect ball and then you see it spike. Get points.
Spike strength.
Also spike. Love you, man. I like.
Oh, please stop giving me homework.
Please stop.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, he's gonna give us a test in like 3 weeks, which is good.
Why are we
it's
talking
not-
about
it's
this?
not
Shut
next
up,
week.
shut up. Keep his name out your lips.
Yeah.
What?
Keep his lips on his name.
Yeah.
What?
So volleyball, basketball, basketball.
Basketball.
Shut up. Make up your
Basketball.
Bascali. Fair.
But Annalisa wanted to hear about your shitting in the
Mine?
Yeah.
Where?
What's your
where?
worst shooting?
the pooping.
Oh, the water park?
Yeah.
The water? Y'all snitching on me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess my worst shit I've ever taken was when I was really young. I was in a water park, and I just had to go. And when a man's gotta go, a man does it. But the thing was, I was having a lot of fun on the rides, so I didn't want to stop going. So, like 7-year-old me, ass full of shit, was just in the water park, just living life, riding the toys, until I think somebody. Actually, not until that. Like that was one of the things that made me realize it got too far, that I really extended the boundaries of what I'm allowed to do, and it was because this little girl behind me like whispered to somebody like, look at him and stuff like that. And I knew exactly what she was talking about, but like I was just like fuck you, and I just went down the water slide.
Leaving a trace.
Now that I think about
And
it,
then she had to go through it.
nah, my underwear was tight. Don't worry, that shit was sealed. Signed, sealed, concealed. But yeah.
Señala al vacío.
That's my shit story. I guess that's what we should end the podcast on, cause
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why not?
let's end on a shitty story.
Yeah, we're actually ending it right there. I was gonna say some shit.
That's enough. Hey,
Thanks
thanks
for
for watching.
guys.
If you made it this far, lick your shoe.
Oh, my